Hello YouTube. I tried to make a Toon deck and we'll say I failed. I'm gonna say I failed, but go ahead and try this variant out for yourself if you're trying to make Toons good. Take some ideas from here. So before I start talking about things, I want to talk about Toons, like the Toon monsters really quick, and how there are actually three classes of Toons. Class A are the original ones that came out in the Pegasus structure deck. Class B came out as support, I don't know, a while ago, and something else. And then Class C, which is just Toon Dark Magician Girl. Class A Toons cannot be summoned unless Toon World is on the field, and you have to pay life points to attack with them, and they cannot be normal or special summon. They cannot be normal summon or set. But each time you summon them, it counts as a special summon. So this deck gets away with not normal summoning as often as it could. And the monsters that fall into this category are Toon Summoned Skull, Toon Mermaid, Toon Blue Eyes, and Mongo Rioran. Class B Toons are Toon Gemini Elf, Toon Goblin Attack Force, Toon Masked Sorcerer, and Toon Cannon Soldier. These monsters can be summoned, and they can be normal summoned, and can be summoned if Toon World isn't on the field. And they more or less have all the restrictions that all the other Toons have. If Toon World's destroyed, they're destroyed, and they can't attack their turn they're summoned. And then Class C is Toon Dark Magician Girl. Toon Dark Magician Girl is the only Toon monster in the deck that can attack the turn it's summoned. And that's really all it has going for it. It still can only be summoned if Toon World's on the field, and stuff like that. So, monsters are in 3 Summoned Skull and 3 Dark Magician Girl. I guess you could probably go for a more solid rank 6 thing, but this is just my route I'm taking. Plus I can run the Lure of Darkness, because they're dark. And I get to use Toons, because Toon Summoned Skull is awesome. I run 3 Elf, 3 Attack Force, and 3 Toon Mermaid. Elf has a nifty effect where if it does battle damage to your opponent, they lose a random card out of their hand. And it's 19 beats. Toon Goblin Attack Force. Unfortunately, it's just like Goblin Attack Force, where if it attacks at the end of damage step, it goes to defense mode. And Toon Mermaid. Nothing special about Toon Mermaid, except for the fact that you don't normal summon it. So you have Toon World on the field, special summon shit out of your hand. Then you can go and normal summon Goblin Attack Force, overlay for a rank 4. Triple Toon World, because that lets you summon stuff, and unfortunately with Toon Summoned Skull and Toon Mermaid, you have to pay 500 life points each time you want to attack. But all these monsters, if Toon World's on the field, you can hit your opponent directly, and which will come in handy when we come to another card. 3 Toon Table of Contents. If Toons have anything going for them, it's the fact they have a Rhoda at 3. 3 Scapegoats. Since summoning Toon Summoned Skull and Toon Dark Magician Girl from your hand isn't a tribute summon, it's a special summon that just requires tributes, you can tribute off the Scapegoat tokens. And they just provide excellent defense because it's going to take you a minute to get to the card you need. And you also run triple Upstart because you kind of need to see Toon World or you're not going to get to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And Allure of Darkness, fun times, favorite card. And then Darkhold Book and One Day of Peace. Also a cute thing about Book of Moon, because reading's cool. Say your opponent goes and spaces your Toon World when your Toon Summoned Skull on the field. You Book of Moon Toon Summoned Skull face down, so it's not destroyed by Toon World, then you can flip it back face up, and you still have an established monster. And one day, because you're not going to be doing anything your first turn. And you don't run Duality, or at least I don't think it's a good card, because then unfortunately you can't summon your Toon monsters, so yeah. And then Triple United We Stand. The deck would take forever getting to its win condition of hitting your opponent's life points directly if you didn't run this card. Because you can just go up, summon Toon Dark Magician Girl, 4 Scapegoat tokens, that's puts Toon Dark Magician Girl at 6,000. Poke, good for you. And then I just run traps that try to do trap things like Bottomless Compulse, Warning, Torrential, and 2D Presence. The extra deck is an extra deck. Cowboy, Dweller, Stroke, Xado Knight, Wolf, 101, Catchy Kochi Dragon, Black Ship Happy. And then you can also, one advantage to running these 2 cards are ranks 6s. Magical Gal. It could happen, dropping 2 Toon Dark Magician Girls and summoning her. It could happen. Along with this Norito, the Moral Leader dude. And then Gauntlet Launcher, number 72. This card's pretty cool. Detach 2 materials, destroy a face-up monster your opponent controls, and a set spell and trap card they control. Pretty good. And then M7, because just it's M7, there's a reason it's $30. And then Bouncer. That's Toons. I hate the deck. I don't want to do this anymore. I mean, talk about Toons. That's what I don't want to do anymore. I hate them. Goodbye.